Name is Neha Yadav, and I'm going to be showing you my Hangman project today. I was the only person in my group, and yeah, so now let's just get into the demo. So I'm going to run my program, and so my program stimulates the game of Hangman. This program is limited to 10 letters in the mystery phrase, and it's intended for 2 or more players. So the first player is a mastermind, and they're going to be determining what phrase the player is going to guess. And they also determine which avatar they're going to guess. And based on the avatar that the player is going to use, they could have more guesses to guess the mystery phrase. So the man has 6 limbs, and the bear has 9 limbs, and the unicorn has 13 limbs. But originally, when playing the game, the mastermind and player won't know for sure how many limbs each avatar has. So it kind of gives an element of surprise to the game and incentivizes a player to play more. So, like I said before, the mystery phrase is limited to 10 letters. If you enter a phrase more than 10 letters and click enter, it will not save the mystery phrase, and it tells you that it's more than 10 letters. So if I just say hello, and for some reason I want to change my mystery phrase, I just simply type in mystery. You can use backspace to delete it. The program only saves the mystery phrase once you click the enter key. And once you click enter, it changes again, and the program will not move on to the second part of the game once the mastermind has chosen an avatar. So let's choose the man in the beginning, and I'm going to go over 2 simulations, so the winning simulation and the losing simulation. So in the winning one, I'm going to show you some wrong guesses so that you can see some part of the avatar. So I'm going to guess Q and W and E, which is the correct one. And as you can see, as I type in these guesses, you can clearly see where the correct letter is, what guesses we've made, and if you, for some reason, want to guess the same letter, it will not let you, and it will tell you that you have tried that letter. If you tried more than one letter, it will also say you can only guess one letter and won't let you proceed. So I'm just going to keep guessing so that we try to get there, and yeah, as you can see, the guesses keep adding, and you can always reset the game by clicking the reset button. It goes right to the beginning. I, and then O, P, M, and S. So as you can see, we're clearly going to win because our avatar is not filled, and we click S and click enter, and it goes to the final stage of the game, which is saying that you won, and like you can see on the screen, it says press enter to restart the game. So you press enter, back to the beginning. So now let's go over a losing situation. So let's go to the phrase hello as our mystery phrase, and let's try the bear avatar so you can see how different avatars look like. So this is the losing one, so I'm just going to type in some losing guesses. So Z, X, C, V, V, and as you can see, as I type in wrong guesses, the avatar limbs keep growing. N, and A, E is going to be a correct answer, and then F. And now we're at the point where the avatar is completely filled, and even if you type in a correct letter, so H, it will still not take that letter. If you take in any guess you type in, it's always going to be automatically set to you losing because the avatar is filled. And if you click enter, I'll tell you that you lost, and you go back and start the game again. So yeah, that's pretty much the logistics of my game. What was the most hard thing for me was that this game really got me thinking about how information is moving between the methods, because since we're simultaneously drawing stuff on the screen, and since the draw method needs information to present on the screen, it really helped me think about how the functions were working. And it was really interesting to see how a simple idea like Hangman, which I've played since I was a kid, it actually takes more thought than you would originally think. And yeah, that's pretty much it for me.